Hello and welcome to today's video. This is going to be a short little video, but I just want to kind of acknowledge the channel and where it's at. And yeah, just a few of the things I've been thinking about here the last few days, especially. But even leading into that a little bit more. So, as you guys know, January, Wen announced that he was done making videos. And yeah, I mean that obviously really did affect me. Um, it really did, like, pretty deep. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like it could have affected how my mood was recently. Um, I think it just affected me mentally overall. I definitely think that it did. So, there's been a lot of that going on, right? And obviously that connects to videos, but also connects us being just friends because I mean we've done videos together for so long. That's been such a deep part of our friendship that I don't really know like the route that goes outside of that. So to be honest, like I haven't, I don't know, we haven't messaged that much, we haven't talked that much, and that's kind of, at least in my mind, by design. For the fact that that's what we did, and to not do that, I mean, what are we gonna talk about, right? So, yeah, and I think that some of the vibe between us in recent times we see each other, maybe on my birthday, maybe you can tell that from that birthday video, that maybe the vibe wasn't fully there. And in our recent video that we did, the trying new tracks, I just felt like that it wasn't there, something was off, right? But connecting into that is the content in general, right? When he said, "Hey, I'm not making videos," like, where do I take that, right? How do I do something with that? And I didn't really want to give up the momentum that we had with the channel. I think we were going towards a very good place with content, but that was what we were doing together, right? So to lose that and seeing, we're working towards something big, to just have that cut off, like that was the main part of it that really, really just sucked, right? Because we were in a spot where we were hitting peaks that we never hit before. So to see that drop off just was the worst. And I mean, even now, it still hasn't recovered. And I mean, I don't think that unless we go back to what we were doing, that's going to recover, right? So, figuring a different direction to go with content has been an interesting experience. But what I really discovered is that I'm not having fun with a lot of the content that I'm making. And I think that comes through in some of the videos, right? I think it's apparent in some of the content that there's just not fun being had, right? So, and what made me think of that is a lot of the content that I do is a few weeks ahead. So, this cold sickness that I'm getting over, you'll see the beginning of that in videos in the next few weeks. But I record everything like ahead, ahead of time, decent amount. So we're good to the middle of April. So that's when you're going to see a change in the content, though. So mid-April, we're going to drop down content. We're going to go to 8 videos a week instead of the 12. Again, I just want to cut out things that weren't fun. If I'm not enjoying it, it's not going to come off as enjoyment. It's not going to be enjoyable to watch. So, we're going to keep the NASCAR 2005 Chase with the Cup career. We're starting NASCAR Heat 5 career in April, so that will be there. We're going to keep the racing debrief. We're playing Wreckfest every week in April, so that's going to continue. Rocket League, WCWFC Season 2 will finish, and we'll start Season 3. I'm really having fun with that. The race playlist, recording that with our new host, Jonathan. That's been good. That will continue. I know we had a week off from that last week, but it should either be back later this week or 2 weeks from now. Depending on how he's feeling mentally. Which again, I understand. I haven't felt mentally ready to record videos myself in a while. So, we'll continue the Race Plus with him. I have the Solo Racing Master set to continue. I'm not sure. That series has been not the most enjoyable. We'll see how it goes next few episodes. But it's currently set to stay, but that may change. But that's kind of that. I'm just gonna shift things around and work on some stuff. So, goddamn. Yeah, there's just I don't know. I think that it's a mix of not having the enjoyment of making the videos, because there really isn't that same enjoyment that I had with the previous content that we were doing. So it's that, and also just cutting down and trying to figure out like time to do other things, right? I spend a lot of the days out that I have from work on making videos, and I'm cool with that. But I also want to be able to do other things, right? I've really enjoyed watching a lot of basketball the last few weeks, really the last few months. Towards the end of December, I really thought that's when I picked up on it. But a lot of the Warriors games this year I've watched. I mean, I got NBA League Pass, so you can watch every single one of their games. So with the fact that I got to work at 10 o'clock now because our stores close at 10 for whatever reason. The fact that that's a thing now. The Warriors play a game that doesn't start at 10. There's a good chance that I could actually miss it. So I had a lot of time there in those months when maybe I wasn't working as much, getting out of work earlier. I could watch more games. But now we're to the point where work closes at 10. The latest the Warriors game is going to start at 10, so I may miss the first quarter, but at least I'll be able to watch a few of the games. So I don't want to miss those with video making. Really enjoyed watching more and enjoying those games here in the push of the playoffs. And yeah, there's that. I think that there's other interests that I have. I mean, I got some books here to read. I gotta finish this. Okay. God damn, it's annoying. I have this to read. That'll be cool. And then I still have this. This is covered in dust, but I still want to read this book. So, I mean, there's some books to read, right? Maybe I could get into reading books. I think that could be something I could do. I want to explore and see other things that I can do. Just existing, right? I mean, I got some ideas. I mean, there's maybe I could write a book too. I was thinking about that. I got a good stories that I could come up with. So I mean, that could be fun. Just doing my own sort of business type of thing. I mean, I think that'd be cool to have some location restaurant thing with some other ideas that I don't really want to dive into all of them, but something with that. I think that could be cool, or something with, I'd make my own news company. I was joking about it the other day, but it's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll run for president. Who knows? But just doing something different, I think, is part of where we're at. But again, I think that the change in the channel really wasn't planned, wasn't expected, and again, it did affect me, but gotta move on. Things change, obviously. People change what they're doing and their priorities, and we're gonna keep the content going. I don't want to just end the channel. I don't think that's the direction to go, but I think cutting down a little bit while still keeping some of the awesome content going is the plan. So with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.